Hello. We are going to talk about formal and informal tone, and this is something you need to pay attention to when writing academic essays. So let's look at the first paragraph first. Our behavior while attending church, for example, is likely different from our behavior while hanging out with friends. Part of that difference is in our language. Our choice of words and the way we put our sentences together convey different tones, which in turn convey our attitude toward our audience and subject matter. So let's look at some of the things that you need to avoid when writing in an academic fashion. Let's go down here and know that this handout is in the weekly readings if you'd like to see some of these hints as to how to select more formal language choices. But one of the things you want to avoid when writing academically is contractions. So instead of saying can't, won't, or shouldn't, you would spell those words out. Cannot, would not, should not. In addition, you want to avoid using first or second person language. So first person language includes I, me, my, myself, and second person language includes you and your. This point of view will be avoided in academic writing, and instead you're going to use third person language, which includes words like they, their, people, one. And what that does is it creates kind of a distance. It prevents us from diving into subjective opinion, and it creates more of an analytical tone. So when you write in third person language. You also want to avoid abbreviations such as photo or TV. Instead, you would use the full word, photograph or television. Avoid exclamation points. They do not belong in academic writing. And also avoid the use of questions. Now, you can have a question as an opening hook in your introductory paragraph, but in general, in academic writing, we're not asking questions. We're discussing and analyzing a topic. So it's not a place to ask questions there. In addition, you want to avoid colloquial phrases. Well, this means kind of everyday conversational language. The way we talk is much more casual than formal writing sounds. So when choosing words, think about that word choice. There's some examples above here that will show you. So, for example, instead of saying lots of something, you could say a great number. Or instead of saying bad, you could say negative or unhealthy. Instead of nice, personable, or helpful. So, as you write your essay, you can examine it for that type of informal language and then replace it with more formal word choices. So I hope this helps you, and let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to reading your essays.